First question goes tonight to my friend and author, scientist, call him what you will, Dr. Anand Ranganathan. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, today, what would Arvind Kejriwal be thinking? Is the news tightening around the Aam Aadmi Party and questions have been raised about Mr. Arvind Kejriwal himself? And what happens to the Kattar Imandar, all those certificates given that a Bharat Ratna should be given to Manish Sisodia? He's the Bhagat Singh of India. What happens to all of those arguments after this order from the Supreme Court, which clearly says tentatively there is proceeds of crime and tentatively there is something that they found in the money trail, which also goes against the Prevention of Corruption Act?
Good evening, Navika. I think he's thinking of paraphrasing that famous ad. खूब जमेगा रंग जब मिल बैठेंगे तीन यार इन तिहार, Satinder, Sisodia or Kejriwal. No, but I don't know what he's thinking seriously, but what I am thinking, I want to tell you, that is, I want to congratulate you, or should I say NBI, Navika Bureau of Investigation, because in both these cases, you were the first one who actually spilled the beans. Specifically on the second one that I'll come to a bit later on Ms. Mahua Moitra, but on Sisodia, you were the first one to actually talk about not only the Sheesh Mahal, but also Mr. Sisodia's wrongdoings and why he was repeatedly being denied bail. So as I see it, there are two issues, and I'm going to discuss both very briefly. Number one, on Mr. Sisodia, or specifically Navika, the alleged corruption and mismanagement because of the liquor policy under the watchful gaze, shall we say, of Mr. Manish Sisodia. Let me give you the facts, and facts alone, on the charges related to the excise policy that, by the way, as you rightly put it, AAP government suddenly reversed. Now, Supreme Court order specifically mentions there was conspiracy on drafting new excise policy. Why would it do so? Is it under pressure by the BJP or under pressure of Mr. Modi? And Supreme Court order further states it was meant to help those who gave kickbacks and bribes. There is prima facie violation of the GNCTD Act 1991, Transaction of Business Rules 1993, Delhi Excise Act 2009, Delhi Excise Rules 2010. Worse, there was financial quid pro quo at the top political level wherein major decisions in violation of the statutory provisions were taken. There were also, quote, deliberate and gross procedural lapses, unquote, to provide post-tender undue benefits to liquor licensees. Excise Department gave a waiver of 144 crores to the licensees on the tendered license fee in gross violation of Rule 4811B of the Delhi Excise Rules 2010. Also, Excise Department revised the formula of calculation of rates of foreign liquor without approval of the competent authority. Mr. Sisodia's closest aide has turned an approver. Yeah, aur kahan hota hai, Navika? Has court not rejected Sisodia's bail repeatedly? These facts don't universally see the light of day. Let me be very honest. You know why? Because AAP government ad spending has increased by 4,273% over the last 10 years. Last year, they spent 488 crores on ads. By the way, did Aam Aadmi Party not arrest a Congress MLA 3 weeks ago on a case that the Supreme Court had itself squashed? And the Congress MLA was arrested based on investigations carried out by the same ED. There, it said, let law take its course. So Aam Aadmi Party is the Alcatraz from where logic managed to escape and swim to the safety dead of the night. Navika, there is no other explanation. Finally, just 30 seconds, I want to turn my attention to the other matter. Now, you will see the events unfold in the next maybe a week or maybe less than that. Miss Mahua Moitra is singing like a canary who loves Rabindra Shongi. She's already spilled out the beans in addition to what you had extracted from Mr. Darshan, that yes, she gave the login and password. That is a legitimate criminal offense. It carries a punishment of 3 years. What are we talking about here? And as far as her explanation, that she gave the password and also asked the questions to be uploaded. If you believe that, then you believe, Navika, that one can cure baldness by rubbing one's nails.